It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Okay, basketball fans, with me, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching 2K Sports, but you know that already. Tonight we'll see the Toronto Raptors as they play against the Indiana Pacers. Checking out the Pacers, just one win over the last 7 games. They're not happy with how they're playing, looking to make amends tonight. A lot riding on the shoulders of Miles Turner. We'll see him in action tonight. Shaq, do you think the young fella's ready to help carry this team?
You know, he's still developing physically, has a consistent motor, but his game is still a little uneven.
He's a new breed of center, though. He can block shots and space the floor. So potential impact player for sure.
Well put. And now we send you over to Kevin Harlan as they get ready for the opening tip.
And now your Toronto Raptors starting 5. Starting at shooting guard, at 6'6" number 14, Daniel Green. Starting at power forward, at 6'9", number 43, Pascal Siakam. Number 17, the big man in the middle. He's a 7-foot center from Lithuania. This is Jonas Valanciunas. From Villanova, a 6-foot guard, number 7, Kyle Lowry. Starting at the other forward position, 6 feet 7 inches, number 2, Kawhi Leonard. The head coach for your team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Toronto Raptors.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. We are in Toronto, live from the home of the Raptors. And, of course, Doug McDermott. Even without him over the short term, they've really come together and are playing some pretty good basketball.
And Kevin, he was an important player for him, I think more than people give him credit for. And that's not to say the trade was a mistake, but this is a guy they'll miss.
It'll be the Raptors off the tip. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for Indiana, Bogdanovich outside at the 3 with Young down at power forward. Collison is out there with Evans, and it's Turner in at center. And finished off by Collison.
Well, a solid defender. You love seeing Collison take risks on the defensive end and come up with these steals.
And Valanciunas kicks to Leonard. Knocks down the 3 ball. Leonard's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Looking at the midseason numbers for international viewership, Doris, the league is really making an impression around the world.
I know soccer is maybe the biggest sport worldwide, but what has struck me over the last 5 to 10 years is how global a game basketball has become, and the fact that it's one of the fastest growing sports in the entire world. And make no mistake, to me, it's the league that has brought this ability to bring people together with incredible stars who fans can relate to. The one guy that comes to mind, obviously, Steph Curry.
Well said. The vision of the league, to me, is just incredible and unequal. Here's Evans after Toronto got the 3-pointer. Right side, Collison. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Collison's got 5.
Well, this is where, over time, Darren Collison has gone from a decent threat from beyond the arc to a lethal one.
Shoots. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Collison against Lowry. Collison, the pass to Young. From 12 feet out, Turner trying to free himself up. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. Whistle blows, basket is good.
Shot's good.
So a chance here for a three-point play.
Shot's good.
And busting it up the floor. Leonard showing a lot of energy on the fast break. If there's one thing he doesn't lack, it's hustle. And with Kawhi Leonard, he just does everything well on the floor. Offense, defense, rebounding, runs the floor. I mean, he is one of the more complete players in our league. He can completely take over a game on both ends.
One shot.
And Greg, with Kawhi, started as a defensive stopper, but he now is so much more than that.
I mean, he's got a great outside shot, that pull-up jumper, the turnarounds in the post. He has the complete repertoire. You never would have thought he was only viewed as a defense guy once upon a time, but was already a fantastic player. But this is a guy that continues to just add to his game.
And the Raptors with the ball, following the three from Tyreke Evans. It's deflected. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, and there it is for him.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovic, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Lowry kicks to Valanciunas. He dishes it to Green. Lowry from outside. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. And so Young will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Now here's Evans, coming in off a 21-point game, his last outing. Pass to Bogdanovic, shot clock at 5. Here's the three. Here's Young, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
You know, Kevin, it's easy to me to see why Thaddeus Young's teammates love him. This guy always knows his role and always plays within himself.
Hard to think that Thaddeus Young has been in the league since 2007. But Doris, he still puts up numbers.
Well, he does, Kevin, and that's because he runs the floor hard. He's dangerous in transition. He's going to score. He's going to rebound, and teammates love him.
No good on that one. And for his whole career, Thaddeus Young has been a player not afraid, Greg, of attacking defenders head on.
Young has such a great first burst of speed. He really is a handful to deal with. Gets a lot of transition buckets that way, and in the half court can set up teammates by creating space. In the latter part of his career, I think he's taken on more of a vocal leadership role as well.
Now here's Lowry. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
His passing definitely came into play as well, Kev. He was very unselfish, really kept the ball moving.
Here's Collison. They lead by 1. Over in the corner, Turner. Green against Evans. Over Green. Indiana again missing. In Toronto, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Leonard against Bogdanovic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And the soft-spoken Leonard is now an elite talent in this league, an athletic forward who leads by example.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
2 shots.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. And Indiana making a change here. Sabonis is checked in. Leonard hits them both.
I'll tell you, he's coming through for them at the free throw line today. His form has been perfect.
Indiana trailing here. Here's Evans. 5 points in the game. Bogdanovich passes to Sabonis. Fades back. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Leonard with no one around. Good on the triple. Leonard's got 11 points.
I'll tell you, this guy will not stop pouring it on. It doesn't matter what approach they've tried to use against him. He has had an answer for everything.
And the foul called on Danny Green. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Collison. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Evans kicks to Collison. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game. Collison against Lowry. Clock at 6. Here's Evans. Passes it to Sabonis. The kick out to Collison. Over Lowry. A nice shot by Collison. He has 7.
The assertiveness, to me, is what's critical for a guy like Darren Collison, especially when he's looking to shoot it from the painted area.
Now, here is Lowry. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Now, Kevin, that's great communication between teammates. Nice delivery, and Valanciunas uses that big frame to finish with authority.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Habit. And it's Evans missing. Toronto leading by 4. Right side, Green. Kicks it out to Leonard. And there's the pass to Green. Here's Siakam, defended by Sabonis.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Raptors shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. And the Pacers with possession here. 6-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
I mean, they were so impressive offensively. And when you do that, that can really help you on the road.
I think intensity is the key, right, Greg? When you play with energy on the offensive end, good things usually happen.
4 on the shot clock. Collison, no good. For the Raptors, their last game a loss to the Milwaukee Bucks. Lowry with the ball. Picked up by Collison. Lowry kicks to Leonard. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. Doris, statistically, today's game is picked apart by so many different ways. But for you, what are the statistical areas that you are most interested in?
Well, I think one of the things that can be undervalued, particularly from the defensive side of the ball, are things like deflections or charges taken or even shots contested. And I say those things, Kevin, because deflections force an offense to restart. Charges taken taken gets a possession for your team. And shots contested affects, obviously, the field goal percentage of the team you're guarding. So it's all of those little defensive stats that you really have to track and be monitoring to understand the value that they have on winning.
Very interesting. And he knocks down the first one. Right, he's checked in for Kyle Lowry. And both free throws good for Tyreke Evans. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. 6-point lead. Kicks it to Leonard. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, he's kept them in balance tonight. This guy's shooting has put them in front.
Evans against Wright. Evans outside. Pass to Joseph. Shot clock at 6. 16 feet away, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Joseph.
Now let's take a quick look at the numbers for Wright. He's averaging 6 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And those numbers, solid, not spectacular, and sometimes what you see is what you get.
There's no doubt. This is a guy who understands his role, knows he's got to give you quality minutes, and that's what they expect from him.
Cauley Stein with it. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Leonard inside, defended by Sabonis. And it's Wright missing. Pacers trail by 8. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Kevin, very hard to stop Bogdanovich. He's excellent at keeping his follow-through despite taking the contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
One shot, find the lanes.
You know, Bogdanovich, a guy who has moved around a little bit the last few seasons, but you wonder, has he found a home with Indiana? This guy steps right into the wing, gives them great production from the 3.
Leonard, no luck. Pacers trail by 5. Here's Evans. Cauley Stein grabs the board.
Well, there's no consistency from the field in this quarter. We'll see if he can get his shot going.
And Wright kicks to Van Vliet. Bounce pass from Wright. Leonard inside. Sabonis is there. Here's Monroe. Doesn't go that time. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Doris, for Bogdanovich, perhaps the biggest help he provided was his improved defense.
Well, let's remember this about Bogdanovich. Early in his career, it kept him off the floor. And he flat decided, I want to be in the lineup when it's closing time, and made a real commitment to being better defensively.
Now here's Evans. Greg Monroe unable to get his shot to go.
Well, this is a tough night so far. They'd be smart to rely more on a couple of their other options.
Van Vliet passes to Leonard. Wright outside. He feeds it to Monroe. Stolen by Len. Evans right side. A second chance effort. Pass to Sabonis. Over Cauley Stein. Sabonis with the bucket. Sabonis has got his first 2 points.
This guy's a skilled interior scorer. There's height, there's great shot selection. Sabonis doing work right now.
Cauley Stein kicks to Wright. Nailed from 3-point land. Wright's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, listen, there's no one around him, and he says, thank you very much. Wide open look at three, as easy as that.
Over to the wing. Right against Evans. Takes a three. Evans can't get that one to fall.
I'll tell you, his touch has been off all day, and now his judgment is starting to go by the wayside as well. That's a poor shot.
Here's Van Vliet, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Wing shot on the way. Pacers with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Now here's Joseph. D right on him. And Bogdanovich kicks to Evans. And here is Joseph. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Yep, it counts.
Looked like some confusion defensively that time. Left him wide open for a nice look on the jumper.
Here's Van Vliet. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Passes to Cauley-Stein. Here's Leonard. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Knocks it loose. And Joseph kicks to Evans. Over right. Second chance shot. And that one good. And it's 9 points for Tyreke Evans.
And how about the efficiency Evans has shown in the paint? Once he's got his position, he's looking to score.
With some arc and scoring with the play inside is Leonard.
You know, I like how he's getting involved in the offense. He's picking his spots and making his shot attempts count.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. And Joseph kicks to Sabonis. The pass to Evans. He gets it in there. Evans has got 11. Here's Van Vliet. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Leonard. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the Toronto Raptors. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And we'll be right back after this. And let's listen to Pascal Siakam talking about the work ethic of his teammates.
You come in every day. Guys are in the gym every single day. So I used to think that I was always the hardest worker, but, you know, just coming to see guys, the amount of work that they put in, trying to get better each and every day.
And, Greg, when everyone is working hard, it builds a chemistry.
And a culture. Kevin, winning teams all have it. It's not enough to be here. You want to win.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the Raptors here so far in this one?
They've gotten that perimeter game going in that first, and for me, that was the difference.
It was huge, no doubt, and it seems like they simply can't miss from downtown.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. Joseph at point, and he teams up with Evans in the backcourt. Kyle O'Quinn out there with Leaf, and it's Young in at the 3 slot. First one falls for him. Of course, when you look at point guards now, lots of combo skills, but there aren't as many guys with the pass-first mindset maybe that we've seen in the past.
Right, and it's a great point, Kevin, because increasingly you've got to be able to have guys at all 5 positions who are willing to score, or it certainly enhances your ability to win. If you are a pass-first mindset and really put scoring at a secondary level of importance, you've got to do it at such a high level. And I'm talking about guys like Rajon Rondo, Ricky Rubio, Lonzo Ball. All are men who have such a high degree of passing acumen that they can take a step back scoring-wise and still affect winning.
Great examples. Here's Monroe. That one, no good. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Evans finds Young. Joseph looking around. Back to Young. There's the three. Connects from three-point range. Young's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Kev, no hesitation whatsoever from Thaddeus Young. Just pulls the trigger immediately.
Here's Leonard. Joseph with the rebound. And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Last time they came together was in Toronto, where they fell to the Raptors.
You know, they're the visiting team. It's a loud arena, very distracting at times, but simply no excuse for missing a ton of free throws.
Well, I couldn't agree more, Greg. Situations like that you hope build character. But they need to knock down the free throws, bottom line.
The Pacers pull it in. And here in the second, with about a minute and a half gone by, guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys, and they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success. They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Yeah, I just thought their energy was lacking defensively. Just gave up way too many easy shots.
And when the defense isn't there, Greg, you really open up the floodgates for the other team. They didn't have any heart.
A new group in now for the Raptors. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Monroe. Pascal Siakam comes in for Cauley-Stein. Green, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for DeLon Wright. And the Pacers also making a change. Darren Collison, he's checked in for Evans.
And right now, they have all the momentum. I mean, just look at the score.
No, there's no doubt. You can see it. The lead continues to grow. They're not slowing down. I love the pressure they're applying.
Lowry. Pass to Siakam. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Lowry against Collison. 5 on the clock. It's taken away by Collison. To the wing right side. Back to Joseph. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Young for 3, and Indiana another 3.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Lowry passes to Valanciunas. Van Vliet kicks to Lowry. Toronto with the first shot clock. Count it.
And with those points, he's able to stop a 15-0 run by the Pacers.
Pacers leading by 9. Now Joseph. Pass to Young. Pass to Leaf. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that pattern continues, guys. Another heat check, another log on the fire.
Boy, the opposition has got to feel an avalanche bearing down on them right now. They're wiping them off the floor. Gentlemen, this guy goes from good three-point shooter to great when you give him that kind of space.
O'Quinn finds Collison. And that one drops for him. Collison's got 9.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Raptors trail by 10. Outside Lowry. And there's the pass to Valanciunas. And the foul on Kyle O'Quinn. That is his first foul of the game. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Knocked loose, and so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here.
And quickly, let's look at the numbers for Jonas Valanciunas. 6th in rebounding. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And he's a top 10 rebounder this year for good reason. He's unbelievably driven, and he competes with you for the entire game. And the Raptors with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Siakam. For 3. Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Van Vliet.
I tell you, you give him a free look from three-point range, that is simply a recipe for disaster.
And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Lowry against Collison. Tipped away.
Well, I think the defense took that possession off. I'm pretty sure he won't miss next time.
When you watch Kyle Lowry play, you see how much bigger he is than his stats. Does so many little things on both ends of the floor. I mean, he's a great screen setter, takes charges, all the things that don't necessarily show up in the stat sheet, but are important when it comes to winning.
And so Lowry will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 9 points. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Valanciunas passes to Siakam. Lowry against Collison. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Miles Turner. And Greg, with Lowry, it isn't like he's quiet on the stat sheet either.
No, he is a bulldog. I mean, he scores it, the playmaking. He's just complete in terms of a backcourt player. Rebounds as well as anybody for his position and got good hands on defense. It just gives you a little bit of everything at that point guard position.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Blue shots.
No good on the free throw.
Well, let's remember, this guy was part of Team USA that went on to win gold in Rio. And if you remember, Coach K called Lowry the team's unsung hero. Very high praise for Kyle.
Good on the second free throw. Now here's Joseph. He has 6. Dishes it to Collison. Over Lowry. Toronto grabs the miss. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound in this one. Lowry passes to Siakam. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound. O'Quinn's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Collison dishes to Joseph. O'Quinn with it. No points in the game yet for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count that bucket. And the Pacers lead by 10.
Well, a big man that possesses the jump shot. You have to respect O'Quinn in the mid-range.
Toronto calls timeout. Doris, something interesting about Kyle O'Quinn. He's widely considered one of the funniest players in the NBA.
And that sense of humor, I think, can unite a locker room. It's led to some crazy interactions with celebrities and spawned some great pranks. But you love to have positive energy. It makes for a very good teammate.
Lowry kicks to Valanciunas. Pass to Van Vliet. That shot misses. Good work defensively by Turner. Indiana leading by 10. Outside Collison. Outside Turner. It's Young on the wing. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Van Vliet kicks to Lowry.
Pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Indiana making some changes. Lenz checked in for Kyle O'Quinn, and Bogdanovich is subbed in for Joseph. And so Lowry nails both of them. Probably no surprise, Doris. Fans would rather watch shots being hit from the field over free throws. So should the league do anything to perhaps cut down on trips to the free throw line?
You know what, Kevin? I don't know that I necessarily think there need to be fewer trips to the charity stripe. I don't like the hack-up player strategy, and I think that we've taken a good first step toward correcting that particular issue. But right now, I like the way the game is played in terms of officiating. My only objection to the way the game is officiated is take away those intentional fouls that are prohibiting fast break basketball.
For Toronto, they have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. The first one falls. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And here's Collison, who will bring it up for Indiana. Outside Turner. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Boy, now you have to think about pulling him. 3 fouls already in this half. A 4th would be inexcusable.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Turner. Outside Bogdanovich. A 3-ball. Rebound by Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Van Vliet. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Launches it. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Kyle Lowry. Lowry against Collison. He kicks it to Len. Young outside. Just 3 to shoot. Over Green. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Valanciunas has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Lowry. Here's Van Vliet. Toronto working the ball around now. Valanciunas finds Lowry over Collison. Out that one, the Indiana lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Kyle Lowry.
You know, rough start for him, but he seems to have turned the corner here in the second period.
Young outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
A moment here to look at the numbers for Bogdanovich. He showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month. Averaging 15 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. He has been terrific throughout, putting up some huge numbers offensively.
Well, and this is exactly who he is. A flat-out scoring machine. You plug him in and let him go to work.
That free throw good from Thaddeus Young.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
A new group in now for the Raptors. Monroe's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Cauley Stein comes in for Pascal Siakam. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Green. And it's Wright in for Fred VanVleet. No good on the second free throw. Raptors trail by 5. To the middle, here's Wright, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And there's a call. It's on Indiana with the foul. It's his first trip to the line.
Raptors, Delon Wright, taking 2 shots.
Two shots.
And the first one drops. And Indiana making a change here. Evans is checked in. And so Wright nails both of them. And so here is Indiana. It's a 3-point game. Their next game is at Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. Evans against Leonard. Back to Len. Here's Bogdanovich. Indiana again missing. Toronto's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided up between 3-point shots and 2-point shots for the Raptors. Pacers leading by 3. Evans passes to Collison. Tipped away. Kicks to Bogdanovich. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Lowry at the elbow. Back to Wright. There's the dish to Monroe. Yes, that goes in.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Indiana's gotten half their shots from 3-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Now, here's Bogdanovich. 11 points for him in that last game against Chicago.
Well, deceptive speed to me on that drive. Bogdanovich able to slice through the defense.
Lowry kicks to Monroe. He dishes it to Leonard. The Pacers pull it in. Len's got 4 rebounds in this game. Collison looking around. Pass to Sabonis over Cauley-Stein. Cauley-Stein grabs the board. Raptors trail by 3. Here's Leonard. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Leonard's got 21 in the game.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Well, you want to slow this man's roll right now if you're the defense, because you've got to make somebody else beat you. He's cooking right now.
Leaf checked in for Indiana.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
And to me, throughout his career, Darren Collison has always been smart about shot selection, right? He is very choosy about when to call his own number, and that results in great shooting percentages for him year after year.
And the first one at the line is good.
And you can tell, to me, that Darren Collison's teammates respect him. This guy is such a solid floor general, and he'll embrace the opportunity to be a leader if you'll follow him.
And so he hits both. Toronto with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. 36 seconds left in the first half. Here's Leonard. That shot, no good. And Indiana will come the other way. Collison finds Len. Shoots over Monroe. Here's Evans. Banked in off the glass. Evans has got 13.
I'll tell you, when he gets in that deep, there simply has to be some help defensively. The size mismatch is just too great there.
There's the pass to Leonard. With 1 on the clock, drilled it right as the clock hit all zeros.
Wow, what a clutch shot. He's got nerves of steel.
Woo! Got separation, lined it up perfectly, and put it right in their eye.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pacers lead by 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Kawhi, a big first half for you all offensively, but big first half for them, too. Any concern there?
They're still scoring pretty good, so we got to play better defense second half because we don't know if we're going to keep making the shots that we're making right now.
We'll see who can get some stops, Kawhi. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Quite the tussle there in the first half, huh? For the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. They only had a couple rough stretches, and as the first period came to a close, they had a 4-point deficit. They look like a more focused team in the second quarter, and what was an early deficit for them has turned into a 3-point lead at the break. And Kenny, what'd you think about what we saw from Indiana?
Well, they've been pounding it in the paint. Not just taking the first 3-pointer when it came across. That keeps the defense on its toes.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Toronto.
I think it was their passing that's kept them in the game. You can see it in their assist numbers. They were very, very unselfish. The ball moving from side to side, guys making good cuts. It's enabled them to create a lot of chances. As long as they stay on the same page and keep working together, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
We return now to Toronto with a fantastic look at sunset at the downtown skyline of Toronto, Ontario. Wow, what a great view. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And they haven't needed a lot of shots to get their points. Just tremendous efficiency here in the first half.
I think you can look to specifically the patience and the shot creation. Really solid effort.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so Collison will bring it up for Indiana. Kyle Lowry and Danny Green are the guard tandem. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Siakam in at the 4 spot. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Now here's Evans. 5 on the clock from past the arc. Drills it from outside. Evans has got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Pacers. Lowry passes to Siakam. He kicks it to Valanciunas. And it's sent back by Turner.
Oh, Kevin, how about the reach of Miles Turner? He covers so much ground to come up with these blocks.
Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
Yes, you love that they're not settling for anything outside the paint. Excellent work getting right to the tin.
Now here's Green. Lowry for 3. Drops in the tray. Lowry's got 14 points for the game.
Well, Kyle Lowry has proven to be a dead-eye shooter when given space, and he's comfortable off the dribble or catch and shoot.
Evans against Green. From deep. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Raptors trail by 8. Lowry kicks to Valanciunas. That's good from Lowry on the assist from Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 4 assists in the game. Pass to Turner. Evans outside. Turner finds Evans. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Young's shot is off.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Siakam passes to Lowry. Here's Siakam. Pass to Valanciunas. Buries it down low. And now just a 4-point Indiana lead.
Really like the energy I'm seeing from this offense. 3 for 4 to open the third.
Bogdanovich against Leonard. Bogdanovich dishes to Turner. Clock at 6. Kicks it to Evans. Over Green. And again, it's Indiana.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Outside Lowry. The tray. The rebound by Young. Pacers leading by 6. Evans bounce pass. Young outside. Passes to Bogdanovich. Let's go. And it's Lowry with the rebound. Lowry's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Green kicks to Lowry. Here's Siakam, poked loose. And Young, here we go. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
You know, Kev, that's big-time concentration on that attempt. Young is not letting the defense alter his shot.
Kyle O'Quinn is checked in for Indiana. Joseph comes in for Darren Collison.
One shot.
That free throw good from Thaddeus Young. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. To the inside. And with that shot, the Indiana lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Leonard.
Well, for all the talk about the accurate shooters in the league, give it up to Kyle Lowry for his precise passing ability.
And Young, here we go. Doesn't go that time. The Raptors have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. It's deflected. And here is Joseph. He has 6. And Young kicks to Joseph. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for Toronto. And here's Joseph for 3. Indiana again missing. Raptors trail by 7. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Back to VanVleet. It's deflected. Here's Evans. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And now let's take a moment to check out the stats for Green. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's around 10 points per game, 3 assists and 4 rebounds. And those numbers, solid, not spectacular, and sometimes what you see is what you get.
There's no doubt. This is a guy who understands his role, knows he's got to give you quality minutes, and that's what they expect from him.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Tyreke Evans. Toronto with the ball. Here's VanVleet, and it's Leonard at the elbow. Leonard draws the double, and the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Leonard finds Valanciunas. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Valanciunas has got 8 points.
Oh, efficient scoring in the post. Just one of the reasons Valanciunas is out there.
Poke loose. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Now a chance to see the NBA leaders in steals. Second is Kawhi Leonard.
And he's been a rock for them defensively. Just so many steals for him this year, and so many of them have been in key moments for his team.
And so it's Indiana with it. They lead by 7. And Young kicks to Turner. Clock at 6. And Young, here we go.
Well, size and strength, Valanciunas is always going to be a tough matchup on the defensive end. No doubt it was his influence that threw that shot off.
And the pass to Van Vliet. Here's Valanciunas. Valanciunas, the rebound by Turner. Pacers leading by 7. And it's Evans in the corner. The baseline J. Here's O'Quinn, picked his pocket. To the paint. Valanciunas passes to Van Vliet. He kicks it to Leonard. Lays it up and banks it in. Leonard's got 27 points.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Outside Turner. Green against Evans. Back to Turner. Now Joseph. He's got 6. And once again off the mark by Indiana. You know, Doris, wherever Corey Joseph has gone, he has always found himself a role.
Well, Kevin, I think it helps that he does not have a big weakness to his game. And Corey Joseph has proven he can knock down open shots, and he does everything at a very solid level.
Now here's Evans. He's got 25. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And one thing you can say about Green, I don't know of too many players who are as dependent on their three-point shot as he is. He needs that shot to be falling for him to make an impact.
And he makes the first. And the Raptors with some changes. Greg Monroe, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Cauley Stein comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Wright in for Kawhi Leonard. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Lenz checked in for Turner. Sabonis comes in for Kyle O'Quinn. TJ Leafs checked in for Thaddeus Young. And it's Collison in for Joseph. And both free throws good for Green. And so Collison will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Pass to Evans. A floater. And he lays it up and in. Evans has got 27. Raptors trail by 5. Van Vliet kicks to Cauley Stein. Len grabs the board. Len's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Leaf passes to Evans. Puts it up from 7. Toronto grabs the miss. Now here's Wright. He has 5. To the middle. Monroe, no good.
Boy, too much traffic in the lane. Very difficult finish with the defense draped all over him.
Offensive rebound. And yes, it's good. Leafs got 9.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Here's Here's Van Vliet, covered by Evans. Van Vliet kicks to Monroe. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Cauley Stein. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Monroe. That shot off. So Indiana will take it the other way. Left side, Collison. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, when you think of Darren Collison, I think of a smart point guard. He had 2 seasons playing understudy to Chris Paul in both New Orleans and L.A. Similar type of players who are very efficient and just gets the job done.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And with Collison and Greg, how he plays, when he's off the floor, you notice.
I mean, things just don't seem to run as smoothly when he's not at the helm. Finds that balance between creating for himself and others, selective with his shots, and truly a complete guard, even if he doesn't do a lot of those flashy things.
Collison hits them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Raptors trail by 9.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Collison. Back to Bogdanovich for the 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Green's got 5 rebounds tonight. Got a piece of it. Bogdanovich with it. 5 points in the game. Collison dishes to Bogdanovich. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. The big dunk at the end of the break.
And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunk's the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it's certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Throwing it down that emphatically energizes the whole team, and that can be a huge shift in momentum.
Now here's Wright. He has 5. Kicks to Green. There's 1:54 left in the third. Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Cauley Stein. Indiana's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Len finds Collison. Over Wright. A nice shot by Collison. Collison's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now here's Wright. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Passes it to Van Vliet. A 3-ball. Hits it from 3-point range. Van Vliet's got 9 points.
Unable to close out defensively, even against the smaller shooter.
Well, credit the shooter. It's just great work carving just enough space to get that 3 off in time.
Here's Leaf. He's got 9. Collison kicks to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. He has 7.
I don't think there's much more you can do. Bogdanovich is too skilled and too strong on these finishes with contact.
Here's Van Vliet. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Offensive rebound.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Collison against Wright. Now here's Collison. He's tightly guarded. Now the pass to Sabonis. Fires at the elbow. They get the rebound. Tries again. Here's Len, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, Alex Len, he of the 7'3" wingspan, helps you clean up the window a little bit.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And that 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in on the line.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good.
Well, Alex Len has the kind of length and interior game to make himself valuable. A solid big man, somebody you want in your rotation.
And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Pacers up by 8. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And let's listen in on what Nate McMillan had to say to his team.
Okay, good patience on your spacing, getting it out, and attacking. Everybody is rebounding. We limit the team to 1 rebound and we push. All right?
GA clearly showing confidence in his defense and his team's transition game.
And the game is more fast-paced nowadays, which is why coaches constantly stress pushing it up the floor once they get the rebound.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Sabonis is out there with Leaf. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. Then there's Collison. And it's Len in at the center position. Here's Leaf. Shoots over Leonard. Leaf, no good.
Well, he carves out the space he needs, just the finish was not good.
Right inside. He's covered by Collison. Monroe. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Alex Len picks one up.
At the line for your Raptors, Greg Monroe. At the line for 2.
He misses the free throw. And he ends up missing both free throws. Alex Len, Doris, drafted number 5 overall. He shows flashes and has the physical ability.
This is why scouting is such a tricky business. You can see some raw talent, and then you have to wait for that talent to develop. Alex Len has the length that teams are looking for. But you also need to have floor spacing to operate your offense efficiently. And traditionally, that hasn't been part of Len's game.
Two shots.
That's good from Collison.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
And so he makes both from the line.
And this team will make you pay when they get chances at the free throw line. It's helped them pull ahead here today.
Right, the pass to Cauley Stein. And it's Monroe at the elbow. The 3 from Leonard gets the three-pointer to fall. Leonard's got 9 points here in the second half.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
Well, you simply got to push through that, right? You need to at least contest the shot. Otherwise, he's going to knock it down.
Now, here's Collison. Here's Bogdanovic. Plenty of room around him, and it's good.
Well, Bogdanovich, looking so comfortable close to the rim, just extends past the defense beautifully.
Right outside. He kicks it to Leonard. Fades back, and another basket for Toronto.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Bogdanovich passes to Leaf. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Two shots.
First one falls for him. The Raptors making a switch here. Siakam's checked in. Then for the Pacers, Myles Turner comes in for Alex Len, and it's Kyle O'Quinn in for Domantas Sabonis. So he picks up just one from the line that time. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Kyle Lowry. And here's Collison, who will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier, and out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Here's a look at what's coming up for Toronto. On Tuesday, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks coming into town. Then on Friday, they'll host the Brooklyn Nets.
And looking at the Wizards matchup, even though they should get the win, I would expect it to be a bit of a battle. Just because they are favored doesn't mean it's an automatic W.
Now here's Cauley Stein, and the foul on Myles Turner. That's his third foul of the game. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Leaf.
Thaddeus Young.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Siakam. Indiana's gone outside a lot tonight, 17 times in fact, 7 of 17. Down low to the inside, and Turner kicks to Collison. Sinks that one from the post. Collison's got 19 points.
Well, this speaks to the fearlessness of Darren Collison. It doesn't matter that he's battling inside, challenge the defense. He's got tremendous confidence.
Here's Siakam. The feed to Leonard. Good defensive work there by Young.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
No, exactly, Greg. Especially when the ball is that deep inside. You've got to respect how he altered that shot.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Cauley Stein. In Indiana with a change here, too. Evans is checked in. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Back to Young. On the wing, Turner, guarded by Valanciunas. 4 on the shot clock. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, 6'11", 255 pounds. Myles Turner using that size to his advantage. See, I love the way Myles Turner plays on both ends of the floor. I know his numbers don't necessarily jump out of the page for you. This guy is so disruptive, though, guarding the paint for his team.
One shot.
That free throw good from Turner. And for Turner, he has shown he is one of the better shot blockers in the NBA.
Well, Kev, he's got incredible wingspan that seems to let him get to everything. He's got incredible timing when drivers are coming into the paint. I think the more minutes this guy gets, the more of a chance he has to lead the league in blocks.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Pacers leading by 4. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
You can see how comfortable Myles Turner is on the interior. He knows he has the size and length to dominate.
And for Turner on the offensive end, it is all about consistency with his shot.
Right, Kevin, because with his length and athleticism, Myles Turner has proven he can be a factor on the defensive end. To me, it's about, with that face-up ability, can they count on him night after night?
One shot, gentlemen.
And good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half, doing a great job at the line.
Raptors trail by 7. Pass to Wright. Now here's Valanciunas. It's rebounded by Indiana. O'Quinn's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Young kicks to Collison. Wright against Evans. Valanciunas on the double team. It's Evans on the wing. Shoots over Leonard. And it's Evans missing. Toronto, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the 4th so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. 2 points, that one goes.
Yeah, Kyle Lowry putting on a clinic. Forget about stopping this guy. Try to contain him.
And the Pacers call time here. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to hear Nate McMillan talk to his team during the break. He told them, put your foot on their neck. Take it to them. I want to see you guys slow it down out there, use the clock, and stay away from silly fouls. Let's see if they can execute the plan, guys.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
One shot.
And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for the Raptors. From the arc. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound. Pacers leading by 8. Young taking his time here. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Leonard. 16 feet away. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
You got to respect the physicality of Evans. Excellent at drawing contact on his way up.
Tyreke Evans, 2 shots.
Two shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Danny Green, he's checked in for Toronto. And both free throws good for Tyreke Evans. Raptors trail by 10. Lowry passes to Siakam. Valanciunas dishes to Lowry. to Valanciunas. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists in the game. Pacers leading by 8. And here's Evans. Young outside. Turner against Valanciunas. 6 on the shot clock. Buries it down low. Toronto's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Lowry kicks to Leonard. And the foul on Kyle O'Quinn. That's foul number 2 for him. And Indiana making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
Indiana's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Outside Collison. It's good from long range. Collison's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Boy, you can see the range that Darren Collison has added to his game. There is no fear from deep.
Young against Lowry. Over Turner. A shot by Lowry, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Collison. Here's the floater. Young finds Evans. Just 5 to shoot. Valanciunas on the double team. This one for 3. And Tyreke Evans, good for 3. Evans has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And the Raptors call time here. Without question, Tyreke Evans displaying his skills today.
Well, I think this is a necessary timeout so they can figure out a way to limit the impact this guy's having from three-point range. They've got to dedicate more resources to their perimeter D.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Tyreke Evans.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And maybe him having a game like this will get things turned around for him because almost nothing has been going their way lately. And so here's Toronto. They trail by 16. Leonard kicks to Valanciunas. Back to Leonard. Looking to end the run.
Well, that's a great contest from the lengthy Bogdanovich. Not just an offensive force. This guy a commendable defender.
And Evans gets it to go on the assist by Collison. 34 points for Tyreke Evans.
Boy, what else is new? This guy's accuracy this quarter has been phenomenal.
Out left to the wing. From outside the arc. Siakam misses.
Yeah, really frustrating right now. They just can't seem to stem the tide here.
Nothing they're doing on the defensive end is working. They've got to figure something out, and fast.
And when you're on the road, this is how you silence the crowd. Tremendous all-around play.
But it's not easy building a lead like this on the road, Greg, but they have been lights out throughout this game.
Now, here's Green. Shot clock at 6. A shot by Lowry, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Evans passes to Collison. Outside Turner. Indiana moving it around. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. And that's it for him. He's fouled out. Not only that, we are in the bonus, and we'll have to go to the line for 2. And the Raptors making a change here. Powell's checked in.
Two shots.
First free throw is good. Doris, this term +6 coming into the lexicon describes a player whose wingspan exceeds his height by at least 6 inches. I know you've heard that before.
Yeah, well, we can think of several players who fit this description of the +6. Electric young players like Donovan Mitchell, Kawhi Leonard, the Claw. The Claw extends to his wingspan as well. And then Draymond Green, who in the fourth quarter defensively can seem like a player who's everywhere at every moment.
Toronto with the ball. Green deciding where to go with it. Pass to Powell, trying to get something going. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Evans has got 5 rebounds tonight.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Boy, you like to see Darren Collison focus on distributing the basketball.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Passes it to Siakam. It's Powell on the wing. He's covered by Collison. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard. OG Anunoby's checked in for Powell.
OG Anunoby.
Here's Collison. Well, the league is always looking for ways to adjust the rules, make them better. There's a committee that studies this every single year. And, you know, with that in mind, Doris, any rules you think they should alter or tweak?
Yeah, there's absolutely one, Kevin. And I think this goes to the point where perhaps we can have some more uniformity in the FIBA-ruled games that are played and the NBA. And there's one thing that's occurred in international play where players are becoming more athletic, and the opportunity for electric stuff to happen in transition is critical. To me, we have got to stop the intentional fouls, which are prohibiting fast breaks and all the potential for the explosive, exciting athleticism to be on display. So that, to me, is something we've got to address.
I'm with you. The first free throw is good, and the Raptors with some changes. Monroe comes in for Valanciunas, and it's right in for Pascal Siakam. That one misses.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
Now here's Joseph. Dishes it to Holiday. And O'Quinn kicks to Holiday. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green. Here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Fantastic anticipation. Then he shows major explosiveness converting at the other end.
Goes up the baseline, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Indiana.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And so they're able to even up the season series at a game apiece with one left to play, exacting a little revenge and really saving face. They did not want to go down 2-0.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Tyreke Evans.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
And that one drops for him.
And this is how you close out a game, not taking any chances.
Well, you can't have any room for error late in a game like this, so they put the finishing touches in style. I love how they closed.
Here's Wright, following the score by Indiana. From the baseline, the putback, It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Outside Holiday. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Tariq, what was the focus tonight going into the game?
Just playing hard. We had a meeting today as a team, and we just wanted to come in here and play hard. This energy, that's where it starts from. And we did a great job that tonight.
Team meetings usually a sign of trouble, but it led to a win in your case tonight. Congrats, Tariq. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.